Okay. I should be okay. I should be live. Good, good, good. Okay. My throat's been on the fritz lately. Which is not great. Okay. Please load in game. I will say this though. It has been 50 to 60 degrees, and then yesterday it snowed. So yeah, great weather, great dysfunctional weather, dynamic. Gotta test out that weather system, huh? Okay, so what we're gonna do today is we're going to make Sassy's tunnel. Cause I made this little tunnel thing right here. A little bit more white here, a little bit more bright and light compared to my tunnel. But also it keeps the same style as the previous tunnel. So what I want to do now is, since we got like the layout kind of like this, right? We're going to carve it out. So 5 wide is the mangrove path, right? And then 7 wide is the other path. Is the, what is it called? The trim? The diorite trim? And then 3 more blocks out for the rest of the stuff. So we're gonna have to tear this all down. This was just a proof of concept around here, but it will continue on for longer in the same direction, or in a different direction than where I'm building right now. So that's 3 from there, which means I need to go 3 here. Okay. There's a ton of blocks being used for this. So great. There we go. Well, yeah, it is an Echo Saturday. That's why I'm able to do a lot of this stuff. Okay. We also need to get rid of this. 1, 2, 3. This is where the path should go. There's so much stuff on the ground. I was playing around with this tunnel entrance. This tunnel entrance is kind of, I don't know, it needs some more work. I just don't know what it needs. I'm also kind of afraid of the Ghast, because I don't know what he's going to be up to. Oh, there's an ancient debris right there. Maybe I'll turn off the shaders for right now. It is getting colder just because of the winter weather, but that's not really... I'm probably going to steam in here after an hour. Great heat management by my room, you know. Oops. I don't really want that. I want the soul sand. The soul sand's nice. Soul sand, soul soil, yada yada. But yeah, it's just been a lot of work around here just to get this all set up as well. Let's see. Put those in there. Because I got a lot of these mangroves growing around here. Because there's no one who's selling a whole bunch of mangrove stuff for me, right? So I can't go out and buy it. I had to farm myself. That's a little bit rough. Okay. I guess I don't need the stone stairs. Do I have... Yeah, I have them. Do the little trim around here for right now. Make sure that we got the rooms before we go and dig out some more. Okay. Just like bump my head on there, which is great. Oh yeah, I need to pick up that ancient debris. Which means I don't really need this netherrack. Is there more ancient debris? Looks like we didn't uncover it. There we go. Should be safe on all sides there. Now let's get that mangrove stuff. I think one of the more difficult parts of this project is that there is no, there's a blaze farm, but it's one of the slowest things ever. So it's a pain. This should fit, right? Yeah. Put that in there. Let's chop down a tree. Okay. I don't know which trees I need at this moment, but I think I'm gonna definitely need a lot more of these trees. But I think just chopping down one tree might be enough. There we go. I'm not gonna chop that small part down. I should actually have my hoe out. Okay. There we go. There's that one part, but it could be part of the other tree, you know? So we'll just skip it a little bit. Skip that tree. Okay. We can't convert some of it, so... Oh, shoot. Well, we'll convert most of it. Is what I was trying to say. No, do not go in that hole. Please. I beg you. There we go. Put that away. And so now we'll do the whole thingamabob that I usually do in these corners. Just something like that. And then take that out. I need the pillars. The pillars must come with me. Where did I put the pillars? Quartz pillars, please. Where did you go already? There we go. Okay. Didn't I mine some? I don't know why. It just disappears on me. Hey. Ah. These annoying Skelebros. Go on. Then we can curve this one in. Yep. Okay, we'll do the same around here as well. If we can get up there. And delete everything up there. Okay. Well, we can delete everything. It's just not delete some of it. We have to curve around this end. Destroy all this. Don't know why that didn't make any sound. It's like pop. Nothing bad happening. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we do need to curve this in as well. Okay. And we need to... Man, I have so much. I'm not going to use the obsidian for right now. Not the black concrete either. Sorry about that. Okay. Okay, what am I looking for? Look for the skulk and the sea lanterns, because we're going to do the curve now. What is the center? Is this center? Okay. So much I have to dig out here too. Not like that though. Oh, should I do that? Like that? I think the other ways I did go out 3 from the block every single time, right? So we'll have to move. We'll have to connect it in a different way there, I think, than before. Because if I go over to the other side, right? What I did here, I basically did the same thing here, right? Except it lined up. I don't know. Oh! That's a little bit bigger than I thought it was. Okay, okay. It's not just a 1-2. It is 2. Okay, goodbye. I don't have room for you. Get out of here, egg. It was like that, right? Yeah, okay. And so the lights are actually like this. Yeah, okay. I was like, why doesn't it match up? Simple fix. Just get good. Eat some food. Okay, good. This side seems done. Let's do this side. Do like that. Break this. And put in lights. There's really no other way for me to put this in, right? So unfortunately, there will be some sticking out in the floor there. But they won't, the light won't penetrate it. There'll just be some redstone blocks, like, in the way there. Okay. So I guess now we can count our way through. 4, 1, 2, 3. Go like that. And then we do another 3 there. 1, 2, 3. Like that. And we end up here. Okay. Good, good, good. Now it's going to be kind of difficult to mine that all down here. Not too big of a problem, though. There we go. Okay, pathway is kind of laid out now. Good, good, good. At the top, we just have some bone blocks that we can place down now. Everything's such a mess all the time. We'll try to get this flowing as well. Goodbye, random soul sand. You will be useful someday once I collect you. Put you in a jar. Like that. Okay. Okay, we're not that far down. We also do need to get rid of a lot of this. So we'll take a little break from building at the moment and just destroy everything around here. The world needs to know where these paths will go. Okay, nice. Oh my gosh, I don't even have the blocks. No, I was trying to use the what is it called? The netherrack, but unfortunately I don't have it because I'm out of inventory space. No, can we stop? Stop, please. I'm just trying to get to this one block. How much mess does one fire, does one lava solve? Okay. One, two, three, out this way, and then 3 more, which is this far, I think. Yeah. Looks like it's enough. Okay. This is the space that I need to clear out. And also, I need to clear out my inventory. I have too much. I have too much stuff. Don't need a lot of this at the moment. Okay. Let's try to grab a lot of this soul sand, because it can be useful. It can definitely be useful. Stop with the eggs, chicken. These are not even grade AA. Okay. Oh yeah, let's... We're so close. We just need to take out this whole entire area. We're so close to our donation goal. One like equals one netherrack. Oh yeah, baby. Let's tear through everything. Okay. That seems to be one layer down. One layer missing its soul sand. One layer without a soul. I just don't have any more empty shulkers around here. If I could, if I had some, then I would be able to place these all in their respective chests. I should probably look into it now. Yeah, I'm out of room. I have some random sticks too. Mangrove swamps. What are you doing to me? It's all a mess. Okay. Well, if I finish up the top here, then I won't have to have these in my inventory anymore, so let's do that. I think I'm off. I think I'm off by one somehow. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. No, I'm not off by one. I thought this was off for some reason. Oops. And I also think I want to do something around here, right? Since it does have like a little bit of a connection, right? We can just do a little corner like that, right? The intersection's not going to be that bad. I'm going to look that bad with the bone blocks, since it does have a directional face. There we go. Oh. And we're out. Great. I thought we had... I thought that was enough. For some reason, I thought 2 stacks of bone blocks was enough. The great math strikes again. This is my, my headcanon math. I'm always wrong. Oh my gosh, man. Stop doing that. I'm just trying to place it in a certain direction. Okay, there we go. And we just keep digging down, I guess. Yeah, I was thinking I dug out a little bit too far. Now this confirms it. I love it. I'm actually gonna dig too wide just so that I can reach the outer edges here for now. Now we can switch back to 3 wide. Or 3 tall, I mean. There's a difference of 3 versus a difference of 2, okay? There we go. Nice. Then we take out this. And we should be free to do more after that. What a simple tunnel. There we go. It's all cleared out. Building will now recommence. Yeah, you see the little the little crossing section around here. You can definitely tell there's something going on, right? Okay. Put that in there, put that in there. Take that. That. Oh yeah, we definitely need those. I don't know what else. I don't even have smooth stone. I forgot what I used it for. I think over here, yeah. Oh yeah, we need the tough. We need smooth. Don't need regular. I should actually smelt. No, maybe not. We need more tough, definitely. Oh, the end rods. Yeah, I don't really have that many end rods, so unfortunately we can't go all out with them. I don't think I need this. Let's put in the smooth quartz first. We gotta first cordon off this little side here. And then we place in the lamps up here. Redstone blocks. I'll do the same thing for this side as well. There we go. Lights. Camera action. And that's the breaking block there. The boundary breaking contrast. Okay. Now we need the stairs in the right positions here. Oh, I totally forgot to make more pillared stuff. Let's go make some more. We're definitely gonna need a lot more quartz than what we have right now. Get the pillars out in full force. We just need to go 1 block less. Was it? How does this top go? Yeah, basically it just goes 1 block less. I think I'm missing a block here, just to account for these things. Not there. I just saw pillar and thought place. Oh. Forgot about this side. That portion. There we go. There we go again. Oh. That's missing. Oh, I think we need more pillared. Unfortunately, I think we need more pillared. Dang, man. So expensive. There we go. Let's see. Redstone blocks for ye. I mean, I guess we... Okay. On this side, we don't have to do it, but on the corners, we have to do it, right? It's not going to show from the back side. Hello there, Mr. Bald. How's it going? What are you doing? I'm doing some building. We're making some nether tunnels to some of the server members' places. So, yeah, this is the design we're going for, and this is just an intersection to another person's place. This is Sassy's place that we are working out here. And it requires a lot of quartz. I have enough diorite, but I don't really think I have enough quartz. And it's probably like... Of course you have enough diorite, right? I mean, I guess some people just throw out their diorite, right? It's not that popular of a block, but I think it can look good, you know? I don't think anybody... Just like, oh yeah, you got diorite, just throw it out, you know? It's like, it's trash. But let's smelt up another block of that right now. And plus, since we're not in 1.21, we still have the... I feel like this is smaller than it should be. I feel like it's shorter than it should be. We don't have the other tough blocks, right? So we're not able to really replicate it. Yeah, it is. This is kind of awkward because it's... I don't know how you actually fix that. I think, yeah, it should be just one block taller. That it should be. By the way, there's a picture of someone in your new vid and you didn't blur it, so... Picture of someone. Yeah, it's definitely not me, though. Okay, I'm gonna go now, bye. Well, have a good rest of your day. By the way, I know that didn't blur out something. I basically made that vid in 3 hours and I was just like so done with it. But yeah, I didn't bother to blur it out because it didn't really affect anything else. Okay. Where... What did I even need? I need to move that up by 1 block, huh? Maybe I should keep it like this low, right? Yeah, it might be a better indicator of like, it's not going to match up with this stuff, right? But it'd be an indicator, better indicator of a section. Maybe I should keep it this low. I'll do the same for the other tunnels over there as well. I'll just move it down because I am having trouble with the with the bending of stairs around here too. I think the rest we need are stairs of this variety, so I'm just gonna convert them all. I don't think I have any more dark prismarine, so I just gotta go and grab some. Ooh, wee mama. I went way too far. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. There's a random piglin. Okay. Oh yeah, I don't have what I need yet. Just smooth quartz and all that stuff, but I can definitely do some more stairs around here. The stair action will continue. Really? How did that place like that, man? I'm just always worried when I place this stuff that I'm gonna place it wrong. It's just gonna look off. There's gonna be that one mistake that I don't that I don't look at again. There we go. Yeah, I think that's all of the prismarine I need. Guess I could have just gone with the stack that I already created. Oh well. Let's go and grab some more polished, make it into stairs. Oh yeah, I gotta put the lights up there too. I can do that now, I guess. I just need this. I could put it behind when I do the tough part, right? So I'm just gonna delete it for now. There we go. Yeah, I guess I'll do the tough part. Is that smooth quartz done? No, but I actually think this is probably enough. Now, where did I miss it? Okay, I missed it over here. There we go. And then we'll put down the tough. Yeah, there we go. Some more tough going down. Oh. Why? Why throat? Why you gotta be like that? Today is a bad day for throat. Don't take that out of context. Yeah, it takes like 21 tough per area here, so yeah, we didn't need that much. Probably only needed really 2 stacks. I think I should move this up. Instead of the other way around. There we go. I mean, I could technically save if I do something like that, right? So that could be an interesting way to get around it. Because I could do the same thing around here and it will only be like 1 redstone block. Oh, I don't have a 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna do 4 concrete like that. Actually, I think this only applies to this one because it's close, right? Yeah. But we could still do it around this area. That's no big deal. We'll save on like some redstone blocks like that. Okay, now we should go with more diorite. Hey Echo, how's it going? I tried updating from Windows 11 to Windows 7 to Windows 11. That probably doesn't work anymore. Because I think Microsoft, like a couple of years ago, said like something about not Windows 7 keys not working anymore, and the free upgrades don't carry over anymore. I think it was a couple, like they allowed it for a couple times, but now I think it's only from Windows 10 to Windows 11 where you can still keep your old key or something like that. Not sure how that works, but oh, I forgot I put the bone blocks on the side too. Definitely need some more bone block. It's not over for the bones. So if you had trouble doing that, right? If you had trouble upgrading or updating, then that's probably the case, maybe. I'm gonna place these blocks here because these are directional. I don't want to have to place any more blocks around this area. There we go. This should block off a lot of attacks if they do happen. Oh, rip. There we go. Did you understand 11 to 7 or 7 to 11? You can't really downgrade, so that's why I said upgrade. If you try to downgrade from 11 to 7, then I don't know how that would work. But yeah, I corrected myself already. Okay, should I 1, 2, 3, 4? I don't think I could do it with smooth quartz. I think I need to do it with Yeah. This will be enough, I think, for these little portions here. There we go. Because I don't know how it would be even possible to go to a lower version without losing a lot of data. Or even corrupting your Windows install entirely. Like, this is if this is the only way, right? If you only have like one drive or one partition. If you have more than one drive and one partition, you have like Linux on a USB, Windows on a regular SSD, right? Then you can definitely switch between them in the boot manager or whatnot, right? So that's not a big deal. But trying to overwrite a regular install with another install is not recommended, to say the least. You said you can't. I tried dual booting. Yeah, but I wasn't talking about dual booting. I'm talking now about dual booting because that's definitely possible, right? But trying to overwrite your install on the same drive, right? Trying to go back and have your files all remain intact is, people don't, what is it called? It's not the same, right? If I say that installing is installing is not the same as having multiple boots, right? Having multiple boot drives. Because after, when you have multiple boot drives, right, you've already installed. And when I say installed, it means that the installation hasn't happened yet, right? So there is a way with the gods. And developers usually don't usually put effort into backporting anything, right? There are some edge cases where you can have a recovery drive or whatnot, but that usually only works on the version of Windows or whatever that it was made in, right? And the recovery only probably just goes towards a certain point, right? Only goes back a certain amount of OS time until it stops working. Like, imagine if Mojang actually put effort into making sure that worlds being backported don't lose anything. That's almost impossible, right? Because there's always new things added, and those things can break, especially chests and all that stuff, right? But yeah, this tunnel is kind of done. I just need a lot of the end rods that I don't have. I swear WordPad is underrated. Today I learned that you can do spreadsheets and most essential features of Word completely for free. Well, you can use you can use Excel completely for free too, and you Google spreadsheets, right? I mean, Excel can even be offline, right? I don't think Google spreadsheets can actually be offline. But there's I think there's a reason why people don't use WordPad all too much anymore. Also because Excel and spreadsheets, right, they have like interchangeable kind of files. You can copy from one to another. Just like how calendars have those, calendar apps have the same file system kind of when you try to import and export. They all read like the CSV or whatnot. But I don't know if WordPad has that kind of allowance, I guess I'll call it. Dang, this is a super weird one, huh? There's nothing there and there's nothing there, but the most of it you can see over here, right? Very interesting. And I think what I want to do also is Do I have 1, 2, 3, 4, right? I have Word, but I just like the simplicity and performance of WordPad. I mean, I guess WordPad might be definitely more viable if you have lower end systems, right? Because Excel, Google Spreadsheets. I mean, Google Spreadsheets runs on the cloud, so it doesn't really. There's not really that much of performance loss unless you do really have a low power system that can't communicate with the servers all too fast. I guess I shouldn't say low power, low performance. Because a lot of things that are low power these days at like 35 watts or something like that can be pretty good, pretty powerful. But yeah, that's how this place is going. We have Sassy's place. I gotta put up the sign again. Where is the sign? There it goes. Okay. Sassy's. We'll put that right there. Well, I'll put a hanging sign later. Right, this goes all the way down to a I was gonna say Blackstone. A mesa. A Badlands. Yes. So, that's not too bad. And I think... yeah, that goes like 500, 700 blocks. I don't think I really want to do that. So, I think the next part of this is I'm gonna tear down a lot of this area, because it was only really for building around here, right? But yeah, like I said, low powered systems or low performance systems may struggle with even running something as simple as YouTube, right? Like, if you don't have ad block, by the way. Or some way to block the ads, because the ads will definitely they try to communicate with all the ad servers and all that stuff, and that could definitely lag because the ad servers aren't really run really fast at all. So unfortunately, like, yeah, it's basically like bloat, you know. Ads are internet bloat. Yeah, ads do need to exist, right? You can't have everything for free. Just because people want to... if you have everything paid, there's less people on the internet, right? That's basically it. But since YouTube is always going to be free, they have to get some money somewhere through advertisements or premium plan subscriptions or whatnot, right? In order to run the servers. I don't know who's actually like in favor of everything being free, because they're just gonna find other ways to monetize, and mostly the monetization comes with your data, right? Like, this is why I dislike the whole notion of people thinking that everything on the internet should be free, because they're just gonna find a way to make your experience worse in order to make you pay for it, right? There's a reason why lifetime subscriptions and stuff are gone from a lot of places. It's because they realize they're not getting that much money off it, and if they add like a free, less ad version, then more people will be able to pay for it, because they also try to make advertisements like all in your face and be like, oh yeah, you definitely need to buy the premium stuff in order to get it. And that's just a complicated way of saying, we offered a free version, but it doesn't pay that much, so we're going to offer the free version in a more jank way, so that you're being forced to like either pay, pirate, which can take some effort, or some other stuff, you know. Now, I use Notepad for basically everything for writing, because I use it for writing some notes, but for programming I use Notepad or Sublime Text. What is Sublime Text? I've never heard of that. Well, there's programmers here, there would be a war. Well, it's also good that, like, sometimes I'll say like engineers and stuff don't really get some say in some projects. like people definitely need to consult with engineers if it has to do with an engineering design choice, but it's, if you have like people like only with engineering, right, and they have like no experience in like UX and all that stuff, right, every site would just look like how Steam was before the update. And Steam is still just, it's just one of the worst sites to navigate. There's so many redundancies everywhere and all that stuff. Like there's some portions where you have to consult with what is it called? Different people if you want to achieve the things you want to achieve, right? You can't just be like, oh, an engineer made all the decisions, so it's all good or something like that, right? Like that makes no sense. It's actually quite a logical leap there. But yeah. I watch videos in 360p because I don't need high quality. I don't use ad block. YouTube blocking YouTube shorts because it's so addicting. I don't hate YouTube shorts. I hate consuming YouTube shorts. To be honest, I don't know how you watch anything in like anything in sub 720p. It just feels like, it feels I'm watching through like an old like filter, right? Old film filter. To me, it has to be at least 1080p. I can handle 720p, but a lot of times the details don't come through if it's like really compressed. So I like to appreciate some of the details people put in their videos at higher qualities as well. There's definitely a good market for high quality videos, right? It's not the dog on like lower quality compression versions of videos, right? Because I think a lot of good things can still be pretty good, like regardless of the quality that you're watching it in, right? But yeah, it's like, it's somewhat weird, right? To me, as someone who is like lived around screens my whole life, can tell the difference between a lot of the quality settings, right? But the average person doesn't, right? Like the average person is like kind of unaware of the differences, which is why YouTube tried that whole thing where or YouTube is still trying that whole thing where they'll just drop the quality for people that they assume to be like less or like, I don't know how to say it. They're less susceptible or to quality shifts or whatnot, right? Like they don't care if it looks like 720p. They just think it they can't tell a difference anyway, right? But yeah, I stream at everything at like trying to do like the highest quality I can without it being like buffering or whatnot, right? And thanks to my new internet, new-ish internet, right? It's only been like a month. I can use a lot of that internet speed, a lot of that power, right? And frankly, if I don't use it, it feels like a waste. Like, why would I even have gotten the internet in the first place? Like, like imagine just like buying the most roided out PC and not even using a fraction of it. You're just like, oh, I just bought it for the sake of it. That's not to say Minecraft was not worth my PC build, right? It can definitely get graphically intensive, especially with mods and all that stuff. I've seen my PC go to 100% before, especially if I play uncapped, but also that brings a lot more heat into my room, which is why I don't really play it at that fidelity all the time. But yeah, I can understand using like lower quality, lower resolution stuff if your computer can literally not handle it, which means it just buffers and buffers, or your internet cannot handle it, which means it's just slow. It doesn't have the bandwidth capable of receiving, processing, and displaying that information to you in real time. But yeah, I think there's a limit to where resolution does drop off for the majority of people, right? Like, I think 4K is definitely probably the highest we should be going for consumer electronics or whatnot. I think 8K, 16K, yada yada is just a waste. Like, it'd be impressive to get there, right? But I feel like it's just a waste of like resources in terms of the power you have to consume to drive that many pixels at once, and just the bandwidth for internet that you would have to consume to stream that to yourself. I mean, I guess you can't get away with it by like just downloading the 8K content you want to watch, 16K content, but like, and then watching it on your side, like you don't have to wait for it to do it in real time. But I just find it very unnecessary to go above like 4K, because I can definitely tell the difference between 4K and 1440p and all that stuff, right? But past that, I just don't think the fidelity is really worth it, because the cost of running that stuff is just a little bit higher than anybody would really like, unless there's huge efficiency gains, right? Then maybe, but I haven't seen that happen yet. So I can't really vouch for it. Hot take, YouTube 360p compression looks a lot better than lossless native. See, the thing about compression on YouTube side is that I think they have definitely switched over to a lot of like AV1 compression and all that stuff, the newest standards. Not that people's systems can handle it, but they compress it like that on their side, right? You really only need AV1 on your side if you're planning on taking things in real time, like streams or whatnot, or if you plan on streaming at all. Because compared to the current quality of H.264, H.265, yada yada, right, you get a lot more quality for the bitrate that you have in those scenarios. But yeah, 360p. 360p can look better also because YouTube also has definitely a bunch of research and engineers working on how to save a lot more storage space and a lot more time when loading the videos, right? They want to try to reduce as much of their server load as possible, so they're still researching all of these newer techniques and seeing if they're viable for use in the commercial space, right? I'm gonna cut down these legs first so I can get up here. That's why I'm doing that in that order now. Why you leave your FPS uncapped? Why not refresh your monitor? Mine is at 60 Hz, but I use 40 FPS. Less GPU cycles. I don't leave it on cap. when I said I left it on cap sometimes, I only leave it capped to my monitor's refresh rate. I don't have a variable refresh rate monitor, so it doesn't really make sense for me to cap it at a lower refresh rate unless I can't reach it. But I can definitely reach it here, right? I'm like 165. That's my refresh rate up there, right? That's my FPS that's matching my refresh rate because I have VSync on. But if I don't have variable refresh rate, it doesn't really matter if I set it a lower number, because that doesn't that's not how variable refresh rate works, right? Like if I had variable refresh rate, I could set something like, if I had a 120 hertz monitor, I could set it to like 40, and it would the times of the frames, right, would be okay, would not look jank as heck. But I don't have that, so unfortunately there would be a lot of tearing still if I set it at a lower refresh rate. If I try to apply VRR methods to a non-VRR display. But yeah, I usually don't leave it uncapped unless it's like a game that kind of requires high FPS, right? Because even if, like, it can definitely feel smoother without VSync or anything capping it, right? But you're definitely using a lot more power to drive those frames. It's just not very, I guess, great to be like, oh yeah. You know, like, it's the thing for the Steam Deck that people always like say to do, right? Like, if you can't reach 60, you can reach 40. If you can only reach 40 or something like that, you should probably put that up, because the frame cap limiter, the software version with VRR can definitely work out for you, because 40 is a lot smoother than 30. If you don't know, that's just math, right? 40 is 30% more than 30, or 33% more, if you know one around. So it feels a lot smoother. But also, if you're barely reaching a frame rate, right, and you're trying to set a frame rate cap, you can definitely feel a lot of input lag, input latency. Because a lot of it does come from your GPU if it can't handle it. How to get unlimited FPS? Install cheat engine. Aha. Oh, yeah. I don't know how many people believe that, right? Like, I know people meme about it now, right? Like, how do you download RAM? I need to download more RAM off the internet. But I don't know how many people actually believe, like, that having unlimited FPS is even possible. Because it would mean that your system has no bottlenecks, right? And every system has bottlenecks. It's just like something that just doesn't make sense. Yeah. If you even think about it for a second, right? It's like, wow, how do I get unlimited FPS? You can't. That's not possible. It's like a perpetual motion machine or whatnot, right? It's just not possible. You are expending energy somewhere. You have a bottleneck somewhere. Whether it be your GPU, CPU, storage, RAM, yada yada. There's something limiting your FPS. Maybe you don't have enough cache in some area, right? Which is why the X3D parts for AMD's processors had so much going for them, because the processors were very limited by cache. Because a lot of games really want to have that memory like on hand, even closer to the CPU than RAM would have, right? Which I think is an interesting little look back, right? Some CPUs are just starved of cache when they're not hitting that high of a frame rate, instead of thinking of oh, it's a bottleneck with the GPU or whatnot, right? Which is very interesting, I think. Okay, we've chopped down so many of these trees, but it feels like I've chopped down nothing. I feel like I have to make like a mangrove tree farm. I don't think I can really continue. I feel like I can't really continue with this process, just keep chopping down these trees for these few resources here, right? Like, geez, there's so much. I feel like I'm still missing. Yeah, there's something up there. Gotta chop down some more legs to get there. This one is a really skinny one, though. He's a lanky legend. This tree is. Hold on. Gotta move that a little bit backwards because my mouse is hitting it. Okay. Let's go up this one. This one seems easy and we can just transfer to the other one. I just tracked Task Manager and closing one tab was like 700 megabytes. Oh yeah, browsers are now like giving the feature where where they silently like close a lot of your applications or whatnot, right? Like your tab might go gray if a lot of the resources from using that tab have been pulled over to another one which is now more active, right? And I think a lot of people have to remember, like, just because one thing does this, right? Just because one tab might lessen a lot of space, right? It is not really cannot always be attributed to like a fault of the browser itself, because it could be that tab, that one website that you were looking at, was poorly optimized and just taking up too many resources. You can have a memory leak on a website, and it's trying to ask for more for some reason. Because I've had that happen, especially on mobile apps, right? On mobile browsers. Mobile browsers usually like suck in that department, because you have a lot of the resources you need on desktop browsers, right? But if you don't have enough RAM or anything like that, or other apps are running in the background siphoning off that RAM as well, then the page will just refresh or refuse to load. Because the websites take up so much space just for advertisers, right? Just for trying to connect to those ad servers or whatnot, right? And so it's just like, come on, man. That's why if you ever do run into any sites online, right, and it might be loading slow for you, it might be initially very slow or whatnot, maybe look into stopping the loading of the website, because it will stop trying to communicate with those ad servers at the same time. And then your website might load faster, and it will not be like, it will not have loaded all the ads, but it will have loaded the rest of the website which you wanted to see in the first place, right? So yeah, sometimes if it's loading slow, just stop the loading of the web page, because it's probably just trying to connect to ad servers. And you might find that it's perfectly fine being all loaded up. Which is why I call like ad servers or ads on the internet bloat, because you don't need it, but you can also, and it also can take a heavy toll on your system resources at the same time. So, or just waiting that ad servers, I guess the better way of saying is that ad servers can be the bottleneck of your web viewing experience. If you know that there's going to be like ads, like maybe a cooking website or whatnot, if you're trying to look at a recipe, yada, right? They're always full of ads. So you just skip it. You just skip all the ads because they weren't loading in the first place. Who cares, right? It was YouTube. I closed YouTube tabs and it cleaned up 3 gigabytes of RAM. Yeah, for me, when I run Edge, I mean, I guess it's not really that comparable to your situation because I have like 20 or so tabs open at one time. It does use up like 6 gigs of RAM. But yeah. And by the way, that might sound like a lot. That might sound like a lot. 20 tabs, what are you doing, right? But if you actually compare it to people who work a lot, right? It's not that much, especially since I think browsers have been implementing also a feature to discard inactive tabs after a couple days or something like that of not use, right? Of no usage. What is the word to describe that? I don't know. But yeah, a lot of people have lots of tabs open just because there's a lot of things to look at the same time. A lot of things to have open at the same time. And the reason why I have that and use multiple monitors instead of doing like the whole, you know, swipe between multiple monitor desktops or whatnot, virtual desktops, is because of that as well. Because it's better to have it on hand than just to always have to do an action in order to get to the certain screen that you want to look at. But yeah, like, imagine I was streaming this whole time, right? Where I didn't have OBS up and I could look at it at the same time. Like, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know if anything had gone wrong, right? With the recording, with the stream or whatnot. I just wouldn't know. And I would have had that stream open for that amount of time. And that's a harsh lesson I learned when I was first starting to stream. Because all the audio was messed up, nothing was showing, yada yada. First learning how to stream and all that. That was my gateway into getting a second monitor. And now I have a lot of monitors, so woo-wee, right? Because I can also look at things now like Task Manager and whatnot, in order to check what is hindering my performance, what is making my system lag all the time, right? There's just a lot of uses for having multiple screens at the same time. Metaverse, I'm going to join the open source social networks which communicate with each other like PeerTube. When you post, you get the same post on the other Fediverse platform. I don't know why. That sounds like... that sounds very satirical. Like, that sounds like a... That sounds like a joke post. Why does it sound so like... It sounds like, I guess, very tech bro-ish. If I had to put a word for it, right? Like, a satirical view of the tech world, right? Like, what the heck is a Fediverse? Like, I think everyone knows what people want to call the metaverse, right? But What is a Fediverse? What is a pure tube? Yeah. Also, it's one of these things where I'm kind of glad that the metaverse isn't actually like adopting crypto or any virtual currencies like that, right? Because in theory it could work, right? But every single project that has come up with those crypto integrations, it always turns out to be like a scam. They're like currently you know, blockchain and all that stuff. People are only really in it for money, right? They're not like actually trying to create like some kind of stable system better than cash or whatnot. They say that they are, but in practice, all they really want to do is make money. So unfortunately, I don't think we're ever gonna really see it until there's actually a until there's like a proper example, right? And when there's a proper example, people are gonna be like, you see, it could have been great. Why didn't you believe in us? When people didn't believe, because it was all scammy at the beginning. They try to like, what is it called? Wash back, like they're trying to like, what is it called? Excuse bad behavior for current behavior, right? You're just like, yo, you see, we weren't trying to scam you before. No, yeah, you were. It was only this person, this group that actually did something that makes it viable. Yeah, I think it's also a thing with like humans that are just like they see one good thing and it immediately negates all the bad things. Like I don't get it. I don't get it a lot of times. Just like, why? That doesn't make any sense. Doing one good thing does not absolve you of all the bad things, right? I think that's pretty obvious. 2040? What does that mean? What do you mean by saying 2040? But yeah, going on back to that previous like tangent that I went on. Just like doing good things does not absolve you all the bad things. Doesn't mean that you shouldn't like convert into doing good things, right? It just means you have to know that you can't get a clean slate. Everything that happened to you, that has happened to you, and that will happen to you are still part of you, right? You're still it's still part of you. Yada yada, right? It's like asking for forgiveness or something, right? Like, come on. You think you could get away with it? You did something extremely abhorrent, and you think one sorry is gonna fix it all, you know? Like, be real. Okay. What do I have over here? I mean, I guess I couldn't, like, put this all in here, right? Okay. I think we have more room now, which is great. Do I have any stray sticks and stuff around here? Yeah. I try to combine it all into one stack. That was already a full stack there. Now those are full stacks. That's not full yet. We'll put that in there though. Another stick stack will go in here, maybe. Man, I got like no room. I didn't even put away the mangrove wood. No, they're logs. They're not wood. My mistake. Let's take this and grab up. I don't know where I put my scaffolding. Just the thing. Why I'm using like random blocks here, right? The scaffolding is just very gone. It's somewhere else. Don't know where it went. But it's somewhere else. Okay. This way has some more. Not there. Okay, over this way. Nothing else. Okay. I think that might be all the branches around here. Just gotta have long roots. There we go. Goodbye. Okay. Grab that. There's a lot of stuff dropped on the ground. We must grab it. I'm glad, like, the mangroves actually do spawn in with some of the... with some of that, or else you'll never get any saplings, right? Oh my gosh. What are you doing? Who are you? They just grow in time for you to pick them. Okay. Let's keep going up. Just gotta get rid of all this. Because I think the tunnel is basically done. I don't have any real reason to keep going forward, especially if I don't have that many resources to complete it. We just have to focus on the other tunnel now. The last tunnel design. Okay, there's nothing that way. Okay, I think that came with this, the other tree. So we'll go back to this one. Nothing over here. And this one should be chopped down. It's almost, we've almost cleared up everything. Oh, there's more branches. Okay, it was only that branch. Thank goodness. Oh, did I not complete one of these trees around here? Yeah, I guess I didn't touch this corner. That's not too bad, though. Gotta get rid of all the skeleton spawning spots. Oh, this one was a short one, okay. No worries then. My little stout king. Okay. We're almost done chopping down all these trees. Which is great. This one looks to be a short one too. Maybe we can just get rid of it. Okay. Yeah, that goes over to the other one, I think. Okay. This one's gone. Okay. Nice. How much more do we have? I think we still have like 6 trees. That's still a lot, to be honest. But we'll get this done and like put this all in a chest around here so that even if I don't work on it anymore, it'll still be accessible to anybody who wants to expand it. And then we'll work on the the big project later on. Yeah, like this isn't big, but like there's an even bigger project that I'm thinking of doing. Soon. Probably started on Monday Mine Down, which is next Monday. Wow. Okay, I'm going to drop down here instead of going back up that other way or back down that other way. I'm so glad that mangrove roots are very easy to destroy. Imagine if they took as long as regular logs. Hey, Pizza, how's it going? How are you doing? Just grab this all. But yeah, I gotta get rid of all these spawning spaces. I don't think this place can actually spawn, what is it called? Gas? But they can definitely spawn skeletons. Or they're not great. Okay. How much farther can I go with this? Oh, rip. I fell. Go back up. Oh, this is another branch here. And another one below it too. And I keep on falling down. There's so many branches. Oh, that was a different one. Wrong one. Oh my gosh. So much. So much. Okay. Goodbye, mangrove. Grab it all. Oh. He was there for a split second. He skedaddled immediately. Oh, that was the whole tree, huh? We went straight past and deleted the other tree. Okay. Oh, there's an empty one in here. There's one log somewhere. At least one log somewhere, I mean. There was quite a lot of logs hiding. Oh my gosh. You serious? Why do you use so many fireworks? I thought that was pizza for a second. He was like standing up on there. Now he isn't. Also, this kind of like... I've been mulling over what to actually do with this entrance. This entrance... I don't know. I don't know how to make it actually look good. I mean, I could make it a lot more 3D than it is right now. Right. That could be a change. Because it's only just like a flat thing at the moment. It could be more. It could be more. There we go. I feel like there's an extra one up there. I think I see it. Wait a second. Hello?
I have a deep slate.
Ah.
And also slime.
Nice.
The reason I wanted to make a deep slate shop was because I figured out that one blast of my new tunnel bore can get me like 3 stacks of deep slate if I just run along the front of it.
Uh-huh.
So I can get 3 stacks in a matter of like 15 seconds. So I feel like it's actually feasible now. Plus you probably have shulkers upon shulkers upon shulkers of that stuff, so
Yeah, I have almost a double chest of shulkers of deep slate.
wow, yeah, it's probably more than enough. So yeah, I'd definitely be down to making a shop if you want to at some point. Just let me know. I have a couple ideas, but doesn't matter. Whenever we want to do it. So it's just, I just proving that I do in fact have lots of deep slate. lots of deep slate. And the shulker farm is shulker farm. That's not the word I meant to say. Slime farm is very quick as well. Like I AFK'd there for like an hour, and I got a double chest worth of slime balls. So yeah, it's quite fast.
Looks like you filled out your own request.
yeah, I couldn't wait any longer, so I just took it away. At least I got those 4 diamonds back, or whatever it was. 4 diamond blocks.
Well, now you gotta request a honey block shop.
Oh yeah, things doing a honey block shop. Oh my word. All right, that's I just want to say that I could do that. Bye.
See ya. I don't know why this like. Yeah, voice chat. So there is a open friends GUI. I don't want to. I don't even need to. Put it like there or something, right? Let's see. This is also with toggle path preview, but I don't think that matters that much, right? Okay, yeah. Voice chat icons. Now visible, I can mute. Yeah. Ah, okay. Finally, I've hidden it. Yes, the Fediverse is not this magical app that solves every problem. It has its own problems too. Well, everything has its own problems, right? I don't think you can ever pitch something that is like, that will solve everything. Because that is just unrealistic. I don't think you can ever pitch that stuff. And if you fall for it, I don't know. I don't know how delusioned you'd have to be, how trusting you'd have to be to fall for it, you know. But yeah, it's just a bit of like, it's always this thing where if there's something is too good to be true, it probably is, you know. Like, I know a lot of people just be like essential oils will solve everything. It will cure your cancer or whatnot. It will do all these things. And it's like, you know, if they actually worked, right? I'm sure doctors would have no problem recommending them, right? But they don't. So it would be great if there were simple solutions, but a lot of things are very complex in this world. It's not just a simple solution. Like, nothing can be solved by being spiritual or whatnot, right? Oh, these crystals really heal you. These, you know, those crystals, those healing crystals that people say, and I say healing in like, in quotes, right? That people say, you gotta have this in your home. It will heal your bones. It will heal your aches. Just all these absurd claims. That even if stood up to the smallest of tests, this, not even rigorous tests, right? Like would just fall short of its claims immediately. And plus it's one of those things where it claims to do so much for so many people, right? For like in dangerous situations or whatnot, right? That even just trying to study it would risk patients' healths or whatnot, right? It's quite a world we live in. People will literally just believe anything because they have too much faith or hope or belief in someone's claims, and you can always say like someone's claims may or may not be true. And I think a lot of people forget that, right? They just hope that it will happen. They just believe that they're not like lying to them, but a lot of people just don't see it. Like you could be like, what is it called? Like, I'm not saying you can't be excited for something if someone claims it, right? But you also can't be like, yeah, this definitely works without any proof, you know? Or when they're giving a claim without any proof, and you can't be like, oh yeah, this definitely should work. Like, there's so many. I think there's so many logical leaps in that kind of thinking. It's like, someone I trust has claimed it. Therefore, it must be true, or something like that. And ironically, a lot of the people that say that, right, also say do your own research. But yeah, there we go. All the mangroves have been dispatched. Okay. There we go. There might be one more up there. I think I see it. Rip me. I thought it was all over, but no. It was me, Dio. There we go. I think that's it. There we go. Place a lot of this stuff away. That's all full. That's not all full. That's now full. There we go. There's lots of room in this one. Okay. And then I'll put down a chest or something around here. I'll put everything that people can use around here. Right. What is needed here? That. Some tough. Let's see. I'll put like a stack of mangrove just in there, just in case. Don't really need the logs. Oh yeah, this. Well, I'm gonna use it for other stuff, I guess. Keep that on me here. But maybe. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna use it for other areas. I'll put like a stack of redstone. That can go, yeah, definitely those. We have some torches. I'll stack that. I thought I had a stray torch somewhere. Black concrete. Some more mangrove logs, some redstone lamps, one random torch. Diorite walls, quartz pillars, smooth quartz, bone blocks. That. Again. Okay. I think what I'll also do with the tough, I'll put it like in here. We'll move this over to here. Anything else? Anything else? As a part of this area. Oh yeah, we can put the dye right here as well. And if anybody wants to grow the mangrove, they can do it here. The redstone here. I'll put a lot of the mangrove in here. The redstone can go in here as well. More redstone. Random mangrove stuff. This doesn't really have that much. Oh, there's some random dirt here too. Oh yeah, the lights. Put in here too. Get out the nether rack. Mangrove stuff goes in there. I'll put the prismarine in the stone, and obsidian and black concrete in the stone. Take that away. I think I'll try to put all the netherrack in here. There we go. Grab the other stuff. Diamonds in there. Get that inch of debris out of here. Guess I won't put these in here. Usually crafted. There we go. Lots of that is tucked away. I don't think I can fit anything else in these two, so I'll remove them. Put them in the ender chest. Okay. Another ancient debris there. Maybe I need another chest. Another shulker for this stuff. Put the soul sand, soul soil in here for right now. We'll move these out. Another quartz goes in here. Although I should probably mine it up. I guess we'll do that. Let's see. I'll put this in here. The smooth stone in here. I don't think I can fit anything in this one, so I'll put that away now. And also the cherry wood is full of that. I'll put that away. We'll fill this up. We'll make that a full box. You can put away there. Put all that away there. Huh. Soul Sand, Soul Soil is kind of interesting. Because we'll put all the soul soil in the stone for right now. Oh yeah, that is full of stuff that doesn't need to be there. I need so much more space. This is full. I'll put the things that are not like really full blocks in here right now. And I'll try to place as many leaves in here. Yeah. Instead of the roots. Place the rest of the roots in here. I think it could fit. Okay, good. I've got a head block, right? Yeah. Put the end of my head in there. Soul sand, take that out. Some soul soil in here. I think the soul sand could probably fit in here almost. Take out the gold. Put the gold in here for right now. Remove that, put that in there. Remove that, put that in there. Yeah, things are pretty much sorted out. The final thing we're gonna do is just mine this. Mine all this quartz that we're gonna need. Okay. My pickaxe is almost healed. Start to slur my words here. Okay, that's done. Heal the axe because we used it for all that chopping. Any more in the sky? No. Okay, and I think we should just craft it all, right? We have a ton of quartz. Just craft it into blocks. And I think, okay, smooth quartz. I don't think we're gonna need. Well, we're gonna put some of the quartz in here. But I'm gonna keep a little bit of nether quartz just for any comparators that I have to make later. And that's it, I think. Yep, that's so touch. There we go. Nice. Okay. That's good now. Now I gotta put down the chest again. And the next time I might even... There might be the other path open up. What is that? That's east. So we have like north, northwest, south, and now we have east to go work on later, right? Quartz. I'll put this down over here right now. Quartz should go in there. Oh yeah, those can fit perfectly in there. Granite. It's gonna be granite because the this is a deep slate path. The other one is diorite path. The other one is, I think, smooth stone path or andesite. I don't remember. But we're gonna try to go with a stone trim theme around here, right? There we go. Everything's all pretty much laid out. And I think that's going to be the end of this stream. It's been 2 hours. Thank you all for coming, being here. There's a lot of sugar boxes around here. We're definitely going to need a lot more. Have a good day, good night, good life. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.